My name is Derek Montgomery. I was born in Houston, Texas, and grew up in a small West Texas town where I graduated from a school with 14 other students and was active in basketball and everything else the school offered. I attended Texas A&M, graduating in 2001 with a bachelor's degree in business management. I then attended law school at Texas Tech, graduating in 2006. God has blessed me with a beautiful wife, Jenny, who I met at the age of 7. Proof of how dumb I am lies in the fact that it took me until the age of 23 to marry her. Jenny and I will celebrate our 10th anniversary this January. God has blessed us with 4 beautiful and loving daughters: Presley Grace, who's 8, Avery Kate, who's 6, Sydney Michelle, who's 4, and Hallie Faith, who's 1. We have a fun, full, and fruitful life. I'm an attorney at Kelly Hart & Hallman in downtown Fort Worth, and I focus my practice on commercial litigation and appellate work of all kind. Prior to working at Kelly Hart, I served as briefing attorney to Justice Sue Walker at the Court of Appeals. Jenny and I were led to FBC Burleson truly by the Holy Spirit. When we first moved here from Lubbock, we were a young transplant couple with 1 little girl. We looked around at a few churches and found a home here at FBC Burleson. We were particularly drawn to Brother Mike's messages and amazed at how the Spirit delivered words through Brother Mike that always seemed to resonate with whatever we needed at the time. Growing up, I attended Trinity Baptist Church in Sweetwater, Texas. During a revival at Trinity Baptist, I accepted Christ into my heart at the age of 9, but my walk has not been on a straight path. I really didn't start living a life that in some way began to glorify God until He arranged my life in a manner where I really had no choice but to start becoming the person He created me to be. When my sister's addiction struggles with prescription medications necessitated drastic life changes for a lot of us, Jenny and I found ourselves learning how to be parents to my 13-year-old niece, in addition to the 2 young daughters we had at the time, plus another young daughter on the way. We were incredibly grateful for the opportunity, but we were so lost and frustrated. A few complete strangers at FBC Burleson walked across the aisle on a Sunday morning and asked us to join their life group meeting. My walk has been dramatically different ever since. I currently serve as director of life groups and previously served as a life group coach and leader. I also enjoy attending the Wednesday night men's Bible study when I can. Jenny has been actively involved in the preschool and children's ministries since we first started attending First Baptist Burleson. I'm most passionate about embracing God's perfect and chaotic way of leading us to Him. I believe that life groups, as chaotic as they can sometimes be, align with the chaotic way that many of us become believers, or the way that many of us further develop our walks. I'm convinced that by removing so many obstacles, life groups afford us an opportunity to reach many of the hungry, hurting, lost, and indifferent people in our community. I believe First Baptist Burleson has the ability to adapt to God's will. We live in a place that's growing and the demographics are rapidly changing. If we are to fulfill the Great Commission right here, we have to focus on being simple. We have to err on the side of grace in everything we do, and we have to remove as many obstacles as we can that prevent outsiders from coming into Christian community with us. And I believe First Baptist Burleson can do just that.